Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm really excited today because I've got another robin wig from Noriko in a gorgeous colour. Now, one of my favourite wigs ever of all time, especially for the first year of my wig journey, was Thin Candice wig from Godiva Secret Wigs, and I was wearing that wig all the time in ginger brown. It was my go-to wig on my other channel, Guided by Angels, and I just wore it everywhere I went. I absolutely love it because it's super natural, it feels nice, the hair's nice, you can alter the style and customise it if you want to, and I just love that wig. So it's a real treat for me to discover the robin wig from Noriko because it's super similar to the gorgeous Thin Candice from Godiva Secret Wigs. So it's a real treat for me in the UK because obviously ordering from Godiva Secret Wigs, I have to pay for delivery and import tax and, to bring it in from another country. Whereas I can order the robin wig from Noriko right here in the UK. So not only is it cheaper for me to buy the wig, but also to receive the wig too. No import tax, no delivery charges, and great value on these wigs too. So I'm really excited today to bring another wig. Now, I was looking for the wig in this colour for a long time. I wanted the wig in a really deep red, and I've got it in chestnut red. I love it in chestnut red, and it took me so long to get this style in chestnut red because Godiva Secret Wigs didn't do it for a long time. Obviously, I didn't know about robin wig, and then I did manage to get it in chestnut from Godiva Secret Wigs because Rochelle messaged me and said, we've put it on in red now. And then obviously I found Noriko robin. And robin do it in chestnut anyway. Robin wig is in many, many colours, especially the same colours that they do at Godiva Secret Wigs, but they do a few more. So if you're after more colours, perhaps you love Thin Candice from Godiva Secret Wigs, but you want it in more colours, check out robin from Noriko. And I really wanted this wig in like a beautiful garnet glaze. I've got garnet glaze in a couple of wigs. It's stunning. The colour is very deep red. It reminds me so much of how I used to have my own natural hair coloured when my hair was long and straight, when I straightened it, And I thought that's going to really remind me of the olden days. And I haven't been able to get it in that colour, but I've got a very similar one to share with you today. This colour is Burgundy Rosa. Now, I've had to import this wig because I couldn't get it in the UK in this colour. I tried everywhere. I even tried to get it from Hair Weaving in Dublin and they didn't stock it there either. So I managed to get this wig from wigs.com. So I ordered this wig and another wig that I'm going to be showing you in a future video, which I'm super excited about. The gorgeous Riley wig in Melted Sunset, which again you can't get in the UK. You can't get that colour in the UK. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pay a little bit more and get this wig because you can't get this wig on Godiva Secret Wigs in this colour and you can't get it in the UK. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself and get this wig in this colour because I want it. So this is Burgundy Rosa robin wig from Noriko. So excited. And as I said, if you're a fan of Thin Candice from Godiva Secret Wigs like I am, you're going to love this wig. So let's have a look at the colour. Perhaps you're thinking, Liz, why have you gone to such extremes to get this colour? Well, look at it. It's gorgeous. So it is similar to the chestnut, but the chestnut is brighter. This is like a darker base with red low lights through. You may call them highlights, but low lights running through. And it's beautiful. So it gives me that deep red effect that I want. So obviously it's not as vibrant and deep as garnet glaze. That would be my ideal colour to get it in. You never know, one day, maybe I can. But this is the next best thing. So if I want something dark and deep, this is the one to go for. So it's worth me ordering it from America. And I've also discovered, as you know, Wig Studio One. And in there, the import tax, like wigs.com, it's all included in the end price. So you don't have to worry about receiving an email off DHL or, another courier like FedEx or, because it's all done at checkout. So you pay your price and then you just wait for your wig. You don't have to worry about any extra costs, which I love. So worth it. So this is the gorgeous robin wig from Noriko in this gorgeous colour Burgundy Rosa. So it's going to look so nice on. I'm so excited. I'm really happy because I'm going to be wearing this wig all day today. And I'm going to rock it. I'm excited. I've got my Harry Potter top on. So I'm really happy about this wig. So if I show you inside the cap then, if you love this wig, you've got a lot of machine teasing on top to give it a little bit of volume, va-va-voom. And it really does look good on. You know, I've worn this wig over and over and over again. Think Candice wig. I love my Robin in light chocolate as well. So I'm really happy to get it in this colour. And I'm also excited because I've treated myself and ordered it in champagne. Oh, so I've got it coming in a very light rooted blonde. So I'm going to be showing that in the future as well. If you're thinking, I love it, but I want it in a blonde, I've already reviewed Think Candice wig in Nutmeg F, which is a gorgeous strawberry blonde. And if you want to see it in the lightest blonde they do, that's coming soon. So I'm excited to get that. So you've got all the machine tees at the top. It's a very comfortable wig to wear. This is an average cap, but it does fit a little bit smaller. So it's nice and snug and comfortable. It doesn't hurt your head. It feels nice. The cap's nice. The hair is just amazing. Feels so natural. It doesn't tangle up, which is a bonus. You know, on some of the Raquel Welch wigs, for example, the hair tangles up. I've also found that with some of the Aesthetica wigs, they tangle up. Whereas with, you know, these wigs, they don't. Noriko, Godiva Secret Wigs, Renee of Paris, always find the hair is really nice and easy to use and manageable. And I love that. And it's got all the breathable wefting at the back as well. And you've got bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. So all round, a great wig. Now when this wig come, because it's obviously come from, you know, it's a Noriko wig, but because it's come from wigs.com, it got the zigzag parting. So all I've done is amended that now. I've only tried this on in the mirror. I'm going to be doing all of this with you now. So I don't even know if I've parted it in the right place, but we're going to have a play. And the thing I love about Robin wig, like Think Candice wig, is you've got a really light bang. And you have the option of trimming it in or pushing it over to the side if you don't want a bang. Or you could even make it a fuller bang if you want to. I've done that with one of my Think Candice wigs. I've got 4 Think Candice wigs in ginger brown, and I've customised 2 of them. So one of them I've put a full bang in. I've cut in a big full bang, chunky bang. You can check that out in the wig reviews. Another one I've just trimmed the little wispy bang slightly. And the others I just wear as they are. So just push it over. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of body heat to move the style into place, because this is hair that remembers. But once you've trained the hair, trained the wig, it remembers, it stays that way. So in this one, because it's a longer one, I've sewn in 3 wig clips. I've sewn 2 at the front and 1 at the back. Now, it probably only needs 2. You know, it's very rare I'll put this in unless I'm going out somewhere and I know I'm going to be moving my head a lot, or I just do want that added security if I know I'm wearing, if it's like weather, it's raining today. But you know, if it's raining or if it's really cold, like if it's winter, and I know I'm going to be wearing coats and scarves and hats and things that may knock my wig about, I'm going to put an extra 1 in, but 2 is fine, you know, and you'll see that when I put it on. So I'm going to unclip the top 2. I'm going to just give her a little shake out. And obviously, you know, you can brush this out. A good thing to do when you get a wig like this as well, with the perma tease, the machine teasing, because remember, it's travelled to you. This has come to me all the way from America. And, you know, you may want to break up that perma tease a little bit. You know, that va-va-voom, that volume. So you just use a little brush to, you know, get in there and just break it up a little bit. And, you know, when you shake it up, it'll also show you where it wants to part. And you can part this wig anywhere you want. But usually on this wig, you know, like the Think Candice wig, it wants to part left to right. And when you're wearing wigs, a lot of the wigs come that way anyway. So you get used to that, you know. When I first started wearing wigs, on my wig journey, I wasn't used to that at all. I was used to having a right to left part. I mean, you can see even now on my natural hair, it automatically wants to part there. So it's kind of just off centre to the right. So getting used to a left parting took me a few days. But now I like my hair anyway. So it's amazing how you adapt and become flexible and adaptable to wearing hair all ways, all styles, all colours, parted in all ways when you're wearing wigs. So I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is. I'm going to put the front of the wig about there. And I'm going to pop it on like this. I'm just tucking my natural hair in. just got my natural hair in a ponytail. Grab the 2 ear tabs and push them in flat. So they come in flat. So they create that temple effect as well. Go right into your ear line there. And then you're going to pull it up. So obviously I look like Elvira right now. I wouldn't go out in it like this. I've got a stylist. But that's because I've shook it up and brushed it out with this brush, to get rid of the party. So I'm just going to move my fingers out of the way, move my fringe out of the way, and lift it up to my hairline. About there. Let me just check in the mirror. Got it in the right place. Yeah, that's perfect. And, obviously, I'm very used to wearing this particular style of wig because I've worn it so much. So I'm going to just clip her in. Listen to this. Remember, I've sewn in those wig clips and that's secure. Now look at that. That's not going anywhere. And obviously you have the opportunity to sew wig clips in. You can get them sewn in if you buy thin candies from Godiva Secret Wigs. I don't know if you can do that with wigs.com or any of the other companies, but it's super easy to sew wig clips in. If I can do it, trust me, you can. I had to train myself and teach myself to sew because before my wig journey, I never sewed anything. My mum, she's passed now, but she was amazing. If a button was missing, she'd sew it on for me. If I had needed anything altering because I'm short, so if I have a long lavish dress, I have to have it altered at the tailor's. So I'd always have that kind of work done for me. So obviously I've had to teach myself to sew and teach myself how to sew wig clips in. So if I can do it, you can do it. And when I first started doing it, there was a lot of bodge jobs going on with my sewing. But now I'm much better and faster. So, things come with time, practice, becoming a habit, doing it every day, doing it when you need it. So it really is worth doing, So I really do rate this wig and love this wig. So I'm just used to wearing this wig. I love it. And I love the style. But, 2 wig clips in this will work beautifully, or, you want to sew that extra one in if you're going out in this in the winter. And definitely, you can also wear this with a wig grip band, a wig cap, whatever suits you. Some people don't even like wearing anything with a wig. But for me, I just want that added security. So you can see there how secure it is. Now, before I do anything, I've only just moved the hair out of the way a little bit. Look at this colour. This colour is exactly what I was looking for. So it's not as rich as, it's like a rich, deep, kind of ruby, deep burgundy red garnet glaze, which is really what I was looking for. But this is the next best thing. So you might think this looks chestnut, but the chestnut is more brighter. So this is still a bright wig. It still shows that red off. It's still gorgeous, but it's got that kind of darker base. So that's what I wanted. So, you might think, well, Liz, the chestnut one and this one look very similar. And you can check out my review in the playlist for, Robin wig in chestnut. And, I've got Thin Candice in chestnut. Get mixed up there. Thin Candice in chestnut, which, the wig's pretty similar anyway. So, if you want it in that colour, you can check it out. It's very bright. Whereas this one, it's bright, but it's got that darker root, so it gives it the effect I wanted. So I'm really happy with this. This is definitely a colour I would dye my own hair, because I've always been red. I've always wanted to go red and, rather than going blonde, I think you go one or the other. I mean, you may mess around with all colours and bleach it and all kinds of things, but I always kind of went down the red route. I always wanted blonde hair, but I was never brave enough. My sister was the one who went blonde, and I was the one who went red. So to be able to wear a blonde wig, it's amazing. So I'm really excited to get this wig coming to me in champagne rooted because it's gorgeous. I've got champagne rooted in other colours, other wigs. Menopause brain, other wigs. I've got it in the Kate wig from Noriko. I've got it in, I'm just trying to think what else I've got it. I've got it in Erin wig from Godiva Secret Wigs. So I have got it in other wigs, the colour. But to have this style in, in a light blonde is going to be awesome. I mean, I've already got it in nutmeg, but I have altered the bang a little bit on that. And now I'm kind of getting more used to wearing wigs because obviously I've been on my wig journey a lot longer now. So I'm learning more about styling wigs and dealing with wigs. So now I know I just push it over. So you can see, you can hardly see that bang at all. So for me, on this particular wig, I do prefer to wear it this way because it reminds me of how my natural hair used to be. and I don't want a bang. I have cut a bang into one of my, as I said, ginger brown thin Candice wigs, and it gives it a great look, and I've also trimmed it a little bit as well, so I've cut it to about there, because Robin, like thin Candice, has got natural cutting points. So if you get this wig and you think it's too long, give it a little trim and it will still look perfect. You know, maybe you want to get a couple of these and leave one long and cut one. You know, you have the option to do that, so you're not just stuck with one length if you're thinking, I love it, but it's too long. And if you love the bigger wigs like Angelica or, you know, Candice wig from Godiva Secret Wigs, but you don't want as much hair, Robin and Thin Candice are such a great alternative because it's a thinner version of it, you know, which I love, and it's easier to wear for daily wear. It doesn't go in your face. You know, sometimes when I'm wearing my Candice wigs from Godiva Secret Wigs, and I haven't got an Angelica wig yet, but they again look super similar, it sometimes flows in your face because of the way the bang is and because of the amount of hair. Whereas with Thin Candice, she stays out of your way. And I love that. So you can see you've got this thin bang. If I show you, you know, you've got the thin bang here. So you can easily bring that over if you like that. But for me, you know, all I'm doing is talking and using my body at the same time as I'm talking to take it out of the way. And you can see it's party quite natural for me there as well. So let me just have a look in the mirror at the parting. Yeah, the parting's fine. You know, if you want to, obviously you can change the parting a little bit and mess around with that to make it look more natural. Maybe you want to pluck it a bit, but I love it the way it is. So all I've done, as you can see, is just use my brush to brush it through. Didn't need much at all. You can use your fingers on these wigs. That's how amazing the hair is. And I know going out in Robin wig, just like going out in Thin Candice wig, it's not going to tangle. It's not going to tangle up like some of the other longer wigs I've got, such as my Miles of Style wig, which I love by Raquel Welch. But when I get in after wearing that on a night out, it's like a rat's nest. You know, I've got to take it off and really brush it through. And also, you know, when I'm out on a night out in that wig, I've got to constantly keep, you know, using my fingers to brush it through, or when I go to the toilet, get my brush out, comb out and brush it. I don't have any of that with these kind of wigs. So Noriko wigs, Godiva Secret wigs, and even some of the Renee of Paris wigs as well, like Lennox wig. Great, you know, for keeping the style and being low maintenance. But, you know, sometimes even Lennox wig gets a little bit tangled up. But, you know, Thin Candice perfect. Such a great wig. So from the side, you can see now why I wanted it in this colour. Gorgeous, absolutely stunning colour. Definitely worth, you know, the little bit of extra money to get it from America. Absolutely stunning. And if they ever do bring this out in a garnet glaze, I'll be queuing up for it. I really will. So, you know, you never know, Noriko, if you're watching this, garnet glaze, okay? Love it. So look at this. And if I stand up, I'm just trying to do it without banging myself, you can see the length. Look at this. You can see the length on this wig. So she's a long one. And she's very light. She's airy. She's versatile. You can't even tell really you've got it on your head. You know, I love the comfortable fit of the Noriko wigs. Very similar to the fit of the Godiva wigs. This wig is so similar to Thin Candice. You know, so if ever I want now a Thin Candice wig and I can't order it from America for any reason, I'll go for Robin, because I can get Robin in the UK. You know, the only reason I wanted to get this colour, you know, the only reason why I got it from America, should I say, is because they don't stock this colour anymore in the UK, which is bizarre to me. But I suppose some people don't buy this colour, but I love it. So again, you can see there the darkness coming through. It's like a kind of browner base, and then you've got the red through as well. So it's really pretty, unusual. It's going to stand out, and I'm excited to wear this wig today. Gorgeous wig, love it. So if I show you in the mirror, look at that. Wow. Wow. So, you know, in this lighting as well, you can see, I mean, you can certainly see through that, you know, when I'm looking dead on there, but you can see how subtly it's done as well. So it's very, very kind of natural looking. And that's what I love about this wig. Supernatural looking, even though it's a long style. You know, from a long distance away, you'd never know it's a wig. You'd only know it's a wig if you're right up in your face, really analysing the parting. But why would people do that? They don't. People are too busy on the phones or thinking about their own life or their own hair. They're not going to think, oh, you're wearing a wig. And who cares anyway? Who cares? To have this kind of hair in this kind of colour, I don't care. So I love it. And you know, the thing about this wig as well, pigtails. If you want to get a bit adventurous with it, put it in a side ponytail, claw clip. You can put pieces up. Many, many things you can do with this wig. So I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love Thin Candice and I love Robin. And I love that I've got the alternatives, you know, and I can try both. So if you're thinking, are they similar, Liz? Honestly, I would never know. If you give me the two wigs together, a Thin Candice wig and a Robin wig, and I didn't know which was which, I wouldn't be able to tell. That's how similar they are. So I really can't rate them. And someone asked me as well if these wigs, these Noriko wigs, wash the same as Godiva Secret wigs, and they do. Okay, so they wash and wear the same. You know, so, and I've also, as I said, washed Retinue of Paris wigs and other wigs. As long as you take care of your wig is going to take care of you. So they all wash the way they come. And you've seen that yourself when I've been reviewing the wigs I've had from eBay and I've washed them, how they've come out. I'm talking about the brand new ones or pre-owned ones that have been once maybe, or the ones I've washed to get the curl back in, because I don't usually wash brand new ones from eBay, but if they have been pre-owned. And also you've seen some of the disasters as well, especially with the human hair wig I tried. That's why I don't want to wear human hair wigs, because synthetic hair is just so nice and it washes so well, low maintenance. You don't have to style it, dry it, curl it. You just let it do its thing. And the thing I love about this particular wig as well, especially from my own experiences with my own natural hair is naturally curly. You can see that now when, you know, I'm showing you my own natural hair. It's growing back naturally curly again. But my hair, you know, used to be super curly, especially in my teens and my early 20s. And my hair was down here. This is how long my hair used to be. And I had to have it straightened every week at the hairdressers because I didn't want to wear it curly in my 30s. You know, I did wear it curly in my teens and my 20s, but I wanted to wear it straighter. You know, GHDs come out and all these things, you know, and we want to change. So doing it myself would be so annoying. I'd do half of my head, straighten it because I've got GHDs. Do half of my head, lovely. And then my arms would be aching, I'd be tired. It'd take me to do my hair myself, to straighten it myself. It'd take me about 45 minutes to an hour to get it right. And that's ridiculous. Who's got that kind of time to spend straightening your hair? So I thought, right, I'm going to go to the hairdressers, but I was still taking an hour out of my day to have it done at the hairdressers. And then my hairdresser I had at the time always talked a lot. So sometimes I could be in there over an hour. And who's got time to do that? So put your hair in a ponytail, throw your wig on, 2 seconds, amazing, lustrous, long, straight hair in the colour you want without worrying about your colour fading or anything else. So absolutely brilliant option. That's why I love this wig, and that's why I wanted it in this gorgeous colour, because I know I'm going to get lots of wear out of this wig. So I suppose you could say it is similar to the chestnut, it is similar to the ginger brown, but it's a bit of both, and that's what I wanted. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.